I am Stephen Davis, Senior Market Strategist, RJO Futures here in Chicago. Talk to you about the grain markets this morning. Corn market, we're higher today. We were lower yesterday. That's how markets can trade in August. We're going to have the crop report next Wednesday, so yields on the corn are all over the place, and even here in Illinois, and Illinois can be the key, but yields are anywhere from 140 bushels per acre to 180 bushels per acre. Last year's national corn yield was 171. So again, even here in Illinois, we work with clients who have 7, 8 farms, and the variables from farm to farm is even very, very different. So the northern part of Illinois in good shape, the southern part of Illinois not in so good a shape. So this yield talk is what they're going to look at on next Wednesday's report. So keep an eye on that. Soybean market, the carry out on soybeans are going to be like 190 to 250. Earlier in the spring, they were looking at 500 to 600 million bushels of soybeans carry out left over. So, we just didn't have the record plantings that we had. We had a lot of rain in Missouri and Kansas. So it'll be very, very interesting to see. We're going to get state by state breakdowns now here next Wednesday. So should be a very volatile trade next Wednesday on the crop report. I think the lows are in here, so call me. You want to talk about that? Typically, lows are put in September, October. I think they're being put in as we speak. Going forward here, demand is going to be the next input for price discovery, and I'm here to tell you I think demand is pretty good. Singapore bought soybean meal from us this week, and the world's got to eat, so hence the demand for our grain markets. Let's talk about the BRIC, B-R-I-C. Remember that? Brazil, Russia, India, China. They were 50% of GDP, world GDP from 2001 to 2012 in the commodity super cycle. Keep in mind, China got in the World Trade Organization in 2001. So Brazil, their currency's down 35% this year. They're in a recession. It's a travesty there. So certainly this demand story from some of these major countries is an issue, and we've got to keep talking about it, as is the strong dollar being an issue. So looking forward, watch rallies. A lot of times soybeans are higher in the morning and they're lower by afternoon. Even crude oil, watch it. 1 hour it's higher, the next hour it's lower. So watch these rallies and make sure that they hold. And even the Wednesday, whatever this report brings in, there's going to be volatility on the table. Watch how we close and how we follow through. And rallies are important. Momentum's a big part of these markets. So we'll be talking more about that. Weather's always key here for the weekends coming up. So Sunday night weather, we do need some rain to finish off these soybeans. A lot of soybeans were planted in July, so hold that tune. We're going to need a little longer growing season this year. We still don't know when the early frost dates are. That's key, and rain and precipitation here at the end of August. So stay tuned for all of that. Next Wednesday should be a big event. We'll get state by state breakdown again, and we'll get on here next Friday, give you a little conversation on what we think is going on and what's going to happen. Have an excellent weekend. Thank you. Futures and options on futures may involve substantial risk and may not be suitable for all investors.